Okay, so since you guys are all literal children, I guess I have to show you how to use the Wikipedia or the Goopypedia. So as you know, the URL is wiki.goop.house. If you just head to there, you don't put anything. Just wiki.goop.house. It'll automatically take you to the main page. Now on the main page, you have things like the Discord if you want. You have the SoundCloud. Yeah, I have the YouTube, which you should subscribe to. Subscribe to it, please. Um, if you have a pure time, I don't know why this is here, but I guess it's kind of funny, so I'll leave it. Um, Now this is the main pretty much the main page. It kind of tells you welcome to Goopypedia. It just kind of tells you, a quick little overview of the Goop house. Obviously, we want to add more stuff here. So if you want, for example, if you want to add more to a page, all you gotta do is click edit. Um, so you can click edit, and you can just start editing. I suggest you make an account when you edit things. Now I've allowed for non-accounts to edit pages, but I fully suggest you make an account, because if you don't, you can see right here you are not logged in. Your IP address will be publicly visible if making any edits. Because there's only a few ways you can actually keep track of edits, and one of the only ways to do it without having an account is with an IP address. So I recommend anyone when I edit or make a page, you log in or create an account. So I already have an account, so I'm just obviously going to log in. Now this is an administrator account, where this is like the main account. This is the admin account, my account, obviously, because I made the website. But um, so there will be few buttons here and there that you might not see. Just don't worry about them, because they're made for administration purposes. Okay, so let's say you want to, for example, edit. Like I showed you, you click edit or up there. Edit source is if you want, you can edit source, but this is like a straight markdown. If you'd like to do markdown, you can do that, but I don't know why you'd want to. Oh, look, oh, this is like no, this is more HTML. I think this is like HTML markdown combination thing. Just don't do edit source. I mean, if you know how to use like HTML markdown, go for it. I'm not stopping you, but I suggest you just use the built-in editor. So if you click edit, right, you can come here. You can just say, you know, example for video, right? And then just save changes. Um, I You shouldn't be editing the main page unless you're actually like adding something very substantial to it, because the main page is very important. So we're just gonna reload to cancel the changes. We're just gonna leave page. Okay. Um, since the main page is very important, do not edit it unless you completely 100% sure what you're doing. Some few hours ago, someone just spammed this main page with like Arabic and Japanese. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please keep the main page professional. Everything, all the other pages you can mess around with, but just please keep the main page professional. Okay. Now let's go to one of these pages, other pages. So ways to do it. The first way to do is click this all pages right here. Click that, and it'll bring you to all the pages. You can filter it if you want, but it's just easier. But there really isn't that many. So you can go click here to go to this page, which is a super cool page. Whoever made this, I am very impressed. Actually, I can see who made it. Click view history. Okay, so I guess it was a mix between Shallowbug and Evie. So well done, you two. You guys did really good work. Um, and then you can go to like Dancing Little Man. You can go to Goop MC Garfield incident. Okay. So let's go to, for example, lore. Okay. See, I already made a little example for video. So you can go here, and let's say I want to remove something, right? Or let's say I want to edit, right? I go to the click the edit button, and then we can remove this and just say example to electric uh, boo boogaloo, whatever however you spell that, okay, whatever, screw it. And then you can do things like bold, italicize. It's like Word. If you want, you can make it super well, for whatever reason, but it's Word, right? It's Word. Um, so you can just Control Z it. You can remove it. It's very similar to like a Microsoft Word, just a word processor pretty much. And then just save changes. And then I would much appreciate it if you do leave a summary of what you did. Um, you don't have to, but I'd much prefer you do. And then mark if you made it's a minor edit or not. And then just keep in mind that it does follow the GNU Free Documentation License. So, just look it up. Just kind of look at, the guidelines behind it. It's what I chose because it's more, copyleft. It's better for something like this. So, just put in a summary, and then I'll say removed example text and save changes. Okay, so next thing, you can click random page. This will take you to a complete random page. It took me to member names. Click it again. Took me to lore. Click it again. Take me to goopers. Click it again. Take me to the general VC definite incident. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much random pages. It's very cool. Okay. So then let's do. Now let me show you how to make a page. So making a page consists of navigating to the page to the You have to navigate to the title you want. So for example, right here is main page, and this takes me to the main page, obviously. Now if I want to make a, for example, let's just say I want to make an article called main, or let's call it main pag, right? Sure, screw it, main pag. You go to main pag, and boom, you see there's currently no text on this page. You can search for this page in the title and other pages, search for logs, or create this page. Now this is what you want to see, create page. Now you click this, you can click to create the page. Now that's one way of doing it, just navigating to this, which is not as efficient. The best way to do it, we're gonna click this to go back to the main page. The best way to do it is to search for it. So let's say I want to search for, let's just say example. Now obviously this page doesn't necessarily have to exist to search for it, but I can say example for video, right? I already know this page does not exist, but I can still search for it, and you see a few things that might come up because you're searching, but you want to find this red text. You create this page, example for video on this wiki. Click this red text right here. When I click it, give it a click. Boom, example for video. And now I can do, I can create, example, right? Example, save page, and then, we can say example, right? And save page. Boom. Now it has created this page. You can go all pages if you want, and if you look, example for video, right there. That's how I make a page. So I'll say it one more time. Search for the page name you want to make. Click, and then click this red text, and the rest is pretty straightforward. Now, if you want to do an image, for example, if you want to add an image, so let's say let's say I want to upload an image. I want to, for example, let's just go to all pages. Let's just say I go to Goop House Volume 1, okay? And I want to add an image here, okay? Now, you can't just insert an image like you would normally. You have to first upload it to the website. So let me explain how you do that. So you see this right here under Tools. You see Upload File. I'm gonna click this Upload File, okay? And now, okay, this is where source file name browse. See, this 2 megabytes is misleading. It's actually 20 megabytes. I don't know why this place is 2 megabytes. It should be 20 megabytes. But just click browse. Now let me head on over to, let's say, we're gonna say Goop Music. It should be here somewhere. I'm gonna find. I should have had this prepared, but whatever. Let's look for the album art. Might not be here. It could be Goop upload. Goop 1. Cover it. Okay. So you can, for example, you can upload a image, right? I'm gonna upload, and then for the destination file name, you just delete that, and let's search for. Okay, so see, this already kind of exists, but obviously there's already a file with that name, so we're gonna give it a name. We're gonna call it Goop 1. I prefer to use underscores, it's just better. We'll say Goop 1 cover art, just like that. .jpg. You can give it a summary if you want, so you can just say Goop we'll just say Goop House Volume 1 cover art. I prefer if you label things, please. It's just easier. You can decide to watch the file. I mean, it's up to you, but sure, go ahead. And then click upload file. Give it a sec, and boom, it's uploaded. Okay. So now all you gotta do is okay. It's called Goop.cover.jpg. You'll just copy that, right? Copy the file. Let's file's uploaded to the website. Then let's go back to all pages and let's go back to Goop Volume 1. This is where we want to add this image. Click edit, and then we want to click. So let's just do it right here. I won't focus on formatting right now. You guys should be able to figure out formatting. You want to insert image and media. Okay. Now look here, recent uploads. So it should be right here. So sometimes if it doesn't show up, you can just click paste and you can search for it here. It'll be show up right there. But it should show up in under this. So let's click on it and then click use this image. Caption, you can just say you can say cover art for volume 1 and insert and save changes, and we can just say remember add a summary please, added cover art, okay, and save changes, and just like that it's added. Obviously you could fix formatting, make it much better, but that's just kind of how to add something. How to add an image. Let's see. So another thing you might want to do. Okay, so if let's for example you want to, like cite a page in all places, right? So let's go to. Okay, so let's see how here, if I see on this Goop Volume 1, right? If I click on sharing, it takes me to, the sharing Goopypedia page. Same with clicking on Jedwell, it takes you to that, right? So in order to add one of these like little navigation points, you can click edit, right? And then we can just say test. Actually, we can just say example, right? Highlight it, link it, and then see, right? You can do an external site, for example, URL if you want, or you can just click this right here, and just like that, it's linked. So we can just save changes. We'll just say example. Okay, save changes, and then click right here. Boom, it takes you to an example of a video. Okay. Obviously, I'm gonna remove this because we don't want it. And then can't type. Okay, so that's pretty much how to add one of those like, little like hyperlink thingies. Let's see. Okay, you can go to special pages. Oops. Oh yeah, so you can print it out if you want to for some reason. I mean, this can be useful. So just that's printable version. Permanent link if you want to get like a permanent link to this state. So if I, for example, make edits, if you still have this link, these edits will never change. These edits will never go away. Or this state of the website, it will be affected by the edits. Now you can go to recent changes, for example, and you can see kind of what the Goopers have been up to, what they've been editing, what they've been adding. There's an RSS feed if you like for some reason. I don't know why you use RSS, but you can have RSS. Live updates. If you want to get live updates, this will be constantly reloading and searching for page. If you, for example, someone makes a new page, it will show up here immediately without having to reload. Let's see. Let's go back to the main page. Just some of these pages aren't made yet. For example, like I should probably edit this. I just Burger King disclaimers. As you can see, this has to work on this a little more. Same with the privacy policy. These have to be worked on. If you can work on them, please. Discussion. If you can, you can kind of add like a ongoing thread, just talking about edits and stuff. There's talk. So for example, if you want, you can communicate with people. You can make a user page if you'd like. Let's see, what else is there to show? That's mostly it, except oh yeah, just make sure if you want to watch certain like things, you can click this little button tied to watch list. The little star button. Let's see. Okay, yeah, and also just follow Wikipedia etiquette, just general Wikipedia etiquette, please. You know how this isn't Wikipedia at all. Like this website actually is not related or linked to Wikipedia whatsoever. it just uses similar software, but still follow the Wikipedia's etiquette procedures. Um, please. One more thing, special pages. This is a really useful page for just ways of filtering, sorting, you know, just viewing data, version numbers. So you can add, authentic two-factor authentication. You can manage your watch list. You can see, user list. You can see user list. You can see all the people who've made an account. Allah himself. um, let's see. You can block people if you want. This is a good like a universal page for pretty much finding whatever you want. Um, okay, yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Goopos Wikipedia, or the Goopypedia. Please DM me for any questions. Don't edit a page, ask any question. And also follow me on Twitter. Uh, yeah, peace.